319. Check 41.
Here we go.
319.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
On first down, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And again, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock it out of the way and bring up second down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
On that last one, that hurts. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field when you go make a play on football.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on third, Watson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
258, 630.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Double time. Double time. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
From the 50, it's Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on second down. Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A first down carry now for Miller. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Check 99.
On second down now. It's Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Where's the tap? 19.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, it's Watson. It's Stills bringing it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 27 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Rodgers on target here to Allison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
258. 55. And let's get this. Back north.
Rodgers now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison, 30 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Check the outs. Check the outs.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
25, check 25. Hopper. Mike's 42.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
19. You got it. You get the boys down. Coming.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Let's go, baby.
2 minutes
Let's go.
even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
My set. 19.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Now Watson's throw is taken in by QT. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Mike is that. 19. Got you. I got you, son. I got you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, open man is QT, complete. And all the way down to the 5. A big-time play there for the Texans. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins there to make the grab. And the Texans have retaken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now it's Watson. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers now to throw. He finds Allison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Rodgers now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Alan Lazard in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
26. I'm coming up.
Rodgers again now. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
50, check my 50. Don't get nervous.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
24 down, he's coming.
A throw out line to QT, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Hey, 59!
Mike's 42.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Texans 22. Packers 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Here's Rodgers.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It's a big play that time for the Packers. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
They come up in an offset eye. So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And again, it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 3 yards out, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Recon, 132 fighter. Yeah, Liz. Hey, Delta. Shift.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the 2nd time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check 26, check 26. Shit. Check. Fresno.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he'll lose lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back now in Houston. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go, baby. Check.
They'll run it again to Miller. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That's it, baby.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Setting up the screen for Miller. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in the match, young man.
Watson down to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Watson. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, will lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Open here is Allison. That's complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Packers go for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The